Hi, this message is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You could also be a cross watcher, and this message could be for you, or you could have been drawn to the title and have placement strong in Taurus in your chart. So anyway, I find that if I'm drawn to a video and I watch it, it usually resonates. So, but this is your Tarot and Archetype message, and I pulled an overall oracle card, the archetype cards, some tarot cards, but I'm going to clarify with another tarot deck as we go. So, also if you want more of the message to put a bigger picture together, you can watch your ascendant or your moon video. And if you want to see more, subscribe, and I appreciate likes. I will try and get back to any comments that are on the videos. So let's go ahead and get started. For your overall energy, I got from the White Light Oracle, Vulva of Sidir. I don't know how to say a lot of these names, but and I'm gonna read that message to you from the book. These ones are a little bit longer, but they're really good messages, so I don't like to not read them. So it says, your inner spiritual power can heal circumstances in your life and our world in ways greater than you realize. Journey within to gain clarity and conscious redirection of your inner energies toward your wish, what you wish to manifest. Do not try and control what is happening. Instead, work to bring positive influence to bear, so that you may contribute constructively towards shaping the outcome for your greatest good. From the Norse traditions of Scandinavia comes the sorcery of satyr. That's how you say it, okay. The practice of cracking open an egg in order to read and also shape the future. The egg is a symbol of infinite divine potential and the beginning of a new life. Satyr is a mysterious soothsaying or visionary practice, which involves shamanic healing to divine an appropriate pathway through times of trouble and communal strife. Through prayer and chant and binding magic, as well as visionary practices in an altered state, all of which are supported by focused collective intention, a powerful healing takes place. The appearance of this oracle indicates that your soul talents, whatever they may be, can be of influence in the world. If you dedicate yourself to personal development for the greater good, you can contribute to the spiritual evolution of humanity. Even if our intentions are pure, believing we know what should happen to whom and when is the working of the ego and not the soul. We may want the best for all beings, but we cannot know why their path is unfolding as it is or what their soul needs to learn. Satyr is the practice of shadows and spell casting, binding, and release, which could be used for higher purpose or personal gain. It dwells upon the borders of morality. The spiritual maturity of the practitioner will determine whether its effects are for good or ill. The oracle advises us that good intentions are not enough to ensure the outcome of our efforts is beneficial. We need the wisdom that comes through surrendering into divine intelligence. With the awakened heart, it is possible to be a clear channel for spiritual light in the world, dedicating our soul talents to overcoming hate and divisiveness. Traditionally, the practice of satyr was a spiritual leader known as Vulva or Vovar, which means soothsayer or seer, Spokana, woman of prophecy, or Seikona, woman of magic. She would not work alone, but called upon community members to empower the practice. When we choose to align our actions with our heart truths, we become the spiritual birth mothers and founding fathers of a more spiritually advanced humanity. Tremendous creative power is generated when a group comes together in a focused practice. If you seek to work with others, be aware of the positive potential and proceed with integrity and care. The patron goddess of Satyr is Freya, the Norse goddess with an insatiable appetite for pleasure, life, sensuality, the finer things, the unconditional freedom to be as she chooses. She is also the goddess of war. Hence, she is not afraid to enter into battle nor love. Her husband Odin is associated with prophecy, inspiration, and ecstasy. When he is away from her, she weeps red gold tears, no stranger to suffering or ecstatic pleasure. Freya is the divine vulva. She reminds humanity of both our innate spiritual power to embrace all of life and the inner spiritual resources we have to make it through any difficulty without compromising our hearts. The art of Satyr is one of collective dreaming and doing. It is the ability to move in darkness, to become wise on our own of our own negative, and to outsmart that by consciously choosing to bring love, freedom, spiritedness, and passion, the hallmarks of our presiding sorceress Freya, into our lives. The message of this oracle is that you are able to bring a positive influence into whatever situations or circumstances unfold in your life. Dedicate yourself to goodness. Believe in your power to affect positive change. That's really good. Especially, it's just funny, not funny, but one of the apps I have on my phone, the astrology apps on my phone, it says favorable activities, and one of the favorable activities was like conspiring like against your enemies and poisoning. And I just found it comical. I mean the actual act isn't comical, but I just thought it was funny, the energies that it's like talking about today. I'm sure it has to do with Mars retrograde. But anyway, I think this is a message of redirecting, though, your focus to be in line. Like, focus to be in line with what your heart wants rather than revenge on your enemies. And yeah, let's get into the reading, because what I'm seeing here, the self, the card that you got is the Orphan. This is the wounded child. This is like the abandoned child, the beggar, the one that feels like no one cares about them. And usually that comes about because of feeling not loved or cared for by a parent. And because of that, you feel like you're not good enough. And one of the cards we've got with it is the Empress, and the Empress is reversed. The Empress upright is about beauty and abundance. The Empress reversed, it's like you're not recognizing the beauty and abundance that's within you. And because of that wounded child that's in your shadow. I wanted to see if there's anything else this reversed message had. Yeah, it says that when it feels as though the efforts have been brought to a standstill, it's time to release yourself from emotional burdens. Take time out to restore harmony and balance in your life. So you may have been feeling like you're at a standstill. Now, one thing that I thought was pretty peculiar, or like I'm just not sure exactly what's going on, and so that's why we're going to clarify, is with the orphan, I got the 9 of shells and the 10 of shells. That's the 9 of cups and the 10 of cups. And it could be just that because of this lack, because you feel like you're not enough, because you feel like you don't have enough, it's like you're wishing and hoping for this energy. And this energy is like emotional fulfillment. The 9 of shells is gratitude, fulfillment. 10 of shells, blessings, well-being, family, like close-knit family, okay? It could be, because the 9 of shells also talks about like wish fulfillment. So it could be that you're wishing for that, but you're doing it from a lack attitude, a place of lack. So let me go ahead and clarify. Why is the Empress? And the Empress is Taurus energy, and it's in reverse. So it's like out of balance. Okay. Okay, it says exactly what I've been telling you. The Ace of Cups reversed, the Knight of Coin reversed. So the Ace of Cups reversed is like your cup is empty, like a lack of self-love. It's not full, so you have no love. It's like you can't really give love if your cup is not full to give from, like it'll run dry. Okay? And the Knight of Coins is like this lack of being able to move forward with anything stable. It could also indicate it's an earth sign like you. Hold on, let me see if there's anything specific about that one in this book too. They're all a little different each deck, and so I like to look at the different meanings because it gives me a deeper understanding of the cards, and every time I look them up, it's like I know more for the future too about each energy. Oh my gosh, why can't I find this? Coin, what? Knight of Coins. Oh, because I'm looking in the wrong book, that's why. I'm like, why can't I find this? Okay. It says that it's causing impatience, apathy, irresponsibility, anxiety. Okay, makes sense. So why is the 9 of shells also clarifying the orphan? The Page of Cups reversed. So this is like, yeah, like not having any, like feeling like you're not getting any love, so wishing to have it. What's the 10 of shells here for? Okay, so the 10 of shells, we've got strength. This is card of Leo, but this is like the strength card. You can see she's got like, is that an alligator coming out of a lion? Weird. It's like an alligator coming out of a lion that she's wrestling. But anyway, it's like your inner demons. So what I'm seeing is that like the lion is like, I don't know if it's an alligator or crocodile, but the lion is like the king of the jungle, right? But she's like pulling this crocodile or alligator outside of him, and that's like the shadow. Okay, that's wrestling. She's like, basically, it's like tackling your demons or wrestling your shadow, okay? And what I'm seeing is it's like that's preventing you from seeing the 10 of shells. Like from seeing the blessings and well-being and wish fulfillment that is right in front of you. So let's go to the next card. So let's go to the subconscious. Subconscious, the first card I've got is the seed. I've got 2 cards here. Well, I mean 2 archetype cards. And the seed, this is what's beneath. And the seed is something that's going to grow big. It also has to be like festered for it to like germinate and grow. We've got the 8 of crystals and it's reversed. So it's almost like your seed is planted in a weak foundation. Because the 8 of crystals reversed would be like no progress because of lack of work, dedication, and you might be working as hard as you feel like you can, okay? It's not saying that you're not good enough, you're not doing enough, but you feel like you're not good enough, okay? You feel like, oh, what am I doing wrong? Why can't I? And that's the weak foundation. The very fact that you're thinking that. I'm going to see what else comes out. Oh. Okay, I've got the Queen of Wands reversed. This can mean like, it's like things aren't attracted to you when you're reversed. It's like trying to manipulate energy to get things to work out for you because they're not. And you could also be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Let's see what else we get. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why is the Queen of Wands reversed for Taurus? With the seed. The 8. You could be working on the wrong thing. Okay. We've got the Ace of Swords reversed. This is like you're not seeing something clearly. Not seeing... Yeah. Give me just a moment here. Yeah, there's a definitely lack... Okay, there is a definitely a lack of clarity, communication. It's like taking shortcuts. With the 8 of Crystals reversed too. It's like you're taking shortcuts to try and build something, and you need to have patience for it to really develop. And let's go to the next one, because I'm showing that there's something that you're not seeing. This is the card of the unseen. And it has to do with there's a Page of Shells here. And that has to do with your intuition and inspiration, like it's off. Something's not being seen. Let me clarify what that is. There's something, that's probably why things aren't working out for you right now. Because you need to be able to see something before. What is the unseen with the Page of Shells reversed? You could be dealing with a water sign. Oh my gosh. We got the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups talks about the universe like trying to give you this gift and you're not seeing it. And she is looking at... Interesting. She's looking at these like birds on these cups, and then there's the one behind her in the window. Okay, what is it that's being offered, or what is it that's not seen? Or what do they need to do to see? What is it? Three of Coins. This can indicate working with somebody. I want to look at the, okay, I want to look at this card in the deck because, like, there's the 3 coins, but these 2 guys in the background, like, they have masks on, but they look suspicious or something. What is that about? In this deck, like, why do they look suspicious? Learning from one another. Teach their apprentice how to become a shaman. They are demanding teachers, but their student is dedicated. Wonder if there's a teacher. There's some kind of something you're supposed to learn first. Ooh. This card keeps coming out. We've got the 7 of Swords. I'm going to have to clarify that one because the 7 of Swords can be a trickster, but it can also be like... we got the 10 of Swords reversed. That's like something that needs to end that you're not seeing. Okay, I need to know. What is this? What is it that needs to end? Six of Wands reversed. One more. One more, and then that's all I'm going to clarify on this, and then we'll just... Oh my goodness gracious, that's too many cards. Sorry, hold on. And we'll move on and see if anything else comes out, okay? Let's see, I got too many cards here. Okay, what is this trickster energy? There's something you need to walk away from. What is it? I don't want to know what it is, but let's go to let's see if we can get clarity on it, okay? But there's something you're needing to walk away from so that you can see. It's like, okay, so see how she's looking at these 3 cups. She needs to walk, it's like she needs to leave these behind and turn around and look at this. She needs to walk away from something so that she can see the other cup. There's something that's tricking her behind. So let's go to the past, see if we can get any kind of more clarification, okay? Okay, so in the past, I've got the card of the womb, which is like an origin, like the origin, which obviously your origin is in the past. And then we've got the 6 of Shells, which can represent soulmates, but also can represent patterns in childhood, children, like old childhood friends. We've got the Magician reversed, could indicate a Gemini. And then we've got the 10 of Acorns, responsibility. So there's like a lack of willpower, lack of willpower, responsibility, sentiment, joy. Okay, so let's clarify. Because the 10 of Acorns is like the 10 of Wands, like you're carrying a lot of burdens. what is the Six of Shells here in the past? Let's see what we can get. Okay, King of Swords. Could be an Aquarius, specifically, or a Gemini, or a Libra. But the King of Swords is like logical, knows. It could be a father or a parent. It doesn't have to be a father, but someone who's very like authoritarian, authoritative. What is the Magician reversed? Why is the Magician reversed here with the Moon? Ah. The Tower. The Tower is reversed. So, like, refusing to let something fail. And then, okay, refusing to end a relationship. Six of Swords coming back. Someone coming back. Coins. Two of Cups. Okay, so I'm showing, like, we've got the Two of Cups, okay? We got the Two of Cups, the Seven of Coins, the Six of Swords reversed, and the Chariot. So this is like some kind of soulmate relationship, okay? And I'm showing, like, someone, like an energy coming back to you, okay? And that's like burdensome to you. There's a lot of responsibility, dedication, and it's like you're looking at it, and this is in the past again, like wondering if you put effort, you should put effort into it, because when you did before, it's like when you put effort into it before, nothing came of it, nothing manifested from it. And I think it was, if it was like a project, idea, business, it's like nothing came of it, but it's connected to your soul purpose. If it's a relationship, it was like a person, okay, that like you had started something with, but then nothing came of it. And this is showing them like coming back, and you trying to decide if you shouldn't put effort into it. It could be a Cancer. I've got Gemini, Cancer. Okay. And then Aquarius, Libra, Gemini again. Okay. Yeah. This is either some type of like creative business or spiritual business, healing business, or a person. Because the next card of the energy, the potential energy, is the Kiss. The Kiss talks about sensualness. And this sensualness has to do with either like physical touching, two people physically touching, or that really strong inspiration, like you're connected to source and spirit and just everything's flowing out of you. Okay? That high level intuitive creative process. And we've got the Two of Acorns here with the Hermit reversed. So this is like getting insight and focus after a period of being alone and going within. Maybe being alone, going within, it's like you reconnect. If it's a person, it's like you guys were separate for a while. What is the Two of Acorns? It started to flip, but then it didn't. Oh my goodness gracious. The Ace of Cups. Or coins. Sorry, Ace of Coins. So yeah, that really could be a business. If it is a business, like, I mean, like some kind of business connected to your like soul purpose, like what you believe is like your reason for like almost like your reason for living, like what you want to do with your life, okay? And it's going to bring a lot of growth and stability. What is the Hermit? I can get one for the Hermit and see. You could be dealing with a Virgo as well. The Hermit there. Oh my gosh. And then we've got, yeah, this is like, okay. Look, you've got Judgment and King of Coins. So if this is a person, could be an earth sign, this is slow coming back, but it's stable. Super stable. See the tree on the turtle? And if it's a business, it's like something that you're like reinventing, kind of almost like reinventing, like giving it another go, and it being successful, like super successful. And if it's a person coming back, it's like a super successful relationship. But the King of Coins is like he built it from nothing, and then it comes into being. This is really awesome too, like the end here. Let's look at the future, okay? So we've got Gnosis. That's the innate knowledge, innate wisdom. With Love, which this is the Lover's card, could be dealing with a Gemini. This is like you choosing something from the innate wisdom within you, not logic, but choosing something because you trust it's the right path, and you like that's where your love is. Okay, so what is love? Oh geez Louise. Okay, hold on, I had too many cards flipping out. Okay, what is love with Gnosis for Taurus? The Moon, and it's reversed. Yeah, this is like some kind of higher knowledge that you are coming into. Something that was hidden and is no longer hidden. It's being revealed to you, and it's going to bring you abundance. The Wheel of Fortune is on the bottom. If it's a person, it's like them revealing feelings for you, revealing love to you, like expressing how they feel. The Four of Coins just flipped out reverse. This is letting go of old past energy. If you guys had conflict in the past, it's letting it go. If you weren't able to get something going in the past, like a business or a creative project, it's letting go of those old patterns that were holding you back. So, interesting. But that is the message I have for you. And if you like this video, remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, and I will see you next time. Okay, thanks.